A lot of people, more so children, suffer from a disorder that is called ADHD commonly, which is, of course, attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. Um, this disorder, the sad thing about it is that a lot of time it goes unrecognized and undiagnosed by a professional. And I would like to say to parents out there, especially, if you have a child or children that are exhibiting some of the following that I will mention, then you seek to get them professional help. They're very disorganized, and when it comes to prioritizing tasks that are given to them, they simply don't exhibit the ability to do that. They're very poor at managing their their time um, for anything and everything. They cannot focus on task when assigned to them. They have a tremendous amount of problem multitasking. They're very restless. They're very poor at planning. They exhibit a tremendous intolerance when it comes to authority sometimes, and you telling them what to do and what not to do. They make very careless mistake, and they disregard details. And of course, when you listen to all of these things, it can pose a tremendous problem for them, especially in their school setting and their education. Um, they, as I said, they have difficulty staying attuned to specific tasks when assigned to them. They're very bad at organizing themselves. They're very forgetful, easily distracted. Now, when a child exhibits hyperactivity, a lot of parents believe it because of the fact that they might be eating a lot of sugary food, and that is their diet, and that makes them hyperactive. That might be true to some extent, but in order for you to understand that this can be a disorder, you should get their child tested by a professional, and a diagnosis done, so that a system can be put in place to manage the child. Because as the child grows, and if these are some of the difficulty that presents itself with them, then they're going to have a lot of challenges and issues in their adulthood, especially with jobs and relationship and family and such like. So attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder can be managed, and it must be managed and not be left alone, but it should be diagnosed. And just don't take it for granted that the child is fidgety or the child is restless, or label the child as being bad and whatever. This child might be suffering from a disorder, and they need help for it. And you as a parent or a caregiver have a responsibility to try to get them some help.